welcome back. This could resonate for you if you have Virgo as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Do take messages as they resonate with you. I'm not going to say only, because I feel like this message in this reading, anybody can get a message from it, okay? This is specifically, again, for my Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. However, cross watchers, you are welcome. If you guys are new visiting the channel, welcome in. Again, do like, share, comment, subscribe. All of my returning subscribers, new subscribers, I'm sending you guys love and light. All right, Virgo, so we're going to see what you guys have coming in for the next phase of your journey. We're going to see what your spirit guides, what the divine would like for you guys to focus on, okay? Connecting to your higher self, what's going to be most beneficial for you guys. And we'll also see what you guys may need to release. All right, so messages for my Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Spirit. Next phase of my Virgos. Okay. Wow, guidance and transformation. Oh, right. So Virgos, this is definitely already hitting, because you guys have been going through a transformation, and I have been saying that so long in your readings, because it's been a very slow transformation. But this guidance here is very powerful. Transformation on the bottom of the deck again. So a lot of you guys have been again going through this transformation, so it's been a lot of changes, okay? A lot of changes within your family, a lot of changes within your yourself, a lot of changes within your relationships, a lot of changes within your jobs. I feel like you guys have been elevating. You have been certainly elevating, and that doesn't just come from coincidence. It doesn't just happen by chance. It happens because you guys have, again, been evolving, okay? This transformation. You've made a decision that you're wanting better. You guys have you haven't, and I hope you haven't. Some of you guys have, but this transformation, one way or another, you got there, okay? So that is awesome. And I feel like during this next phase of your cycle, you guys are going to see the rewards, okay? You can see the butterfly there. So this is like the cocoon, you know, being in the cocoon, and then, well, being the caterpillar, being in the cocoon, and then being this beautiful, radiant, vibrant butterfly, okay, that everybody sees, that everybody notices. You know, when you see a butterfly flutter past you, it's like you can't help but notice it. You can't help but acknowledge it. So this is beautiful, Virgos, because the next phase of your journey, I feel like you guys have already been getting a lot of attention, but this next phase of this transformation cycle is different. With this guidance being here, for one, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys, you could be in a space where you're feeling kind of confused, okay? Because it's like, you know, you have been changing. A lot of things have been changing. A lot of you guys could be feeling like you're seeking guidance. Some of you guys could just not really be sure of like what's to come, because like I said, you've been changing. When you go through a transformation, not only do you change, but your situation and your circumstances change as a result, because everything aligns. I just seen 333. A lot of you guys could be seeing 333 a lot for the synchronicity. But let's see what this says for the guidance. Okay, so this says, even now there are entities eager to help you. You do not need to seek guidance. It is there always. You merely need to acknowledge it, accept it, and follow it. Okay, so Virgos, this is telling me, for one, that some of you guys, like I said, you could be feeling a little confused. You could be seeking guidance. You could be unsure, you know, really not knowing that everything that's happening right now is a part of this beautiful, sorry guys, transformation. All right, not knowing that you've transformed into this beautiful butterfly. So everything that you guys need, oh wow, it's going to be within you. Look at this environment here. Some of you guys are thinking about moving, or maybe you're just unsure, like if you're in the right place. You could be thinking about maybe relocating to another city, maybe moving to another state. But I feel like your environment has changed or will be changing. So definitely expect that. Let's see, Spirit, give me messages to give to my Virgos. Look at this, adventurous here, number 55 and then 91. So this came out in Libra. Some of you guys can have a Libra in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. But 55 adventurous here, and then 91 surrender, which breaks down to a 10. Both of them. So a lot of changes. So a lot of you guys are needing to step into this adventurous space. I feel like this transformation has been an adventure in itself. And some of you guys could be resisting it because we have the surrender there. Okay, so messages for my Virgos. Wow, time out. Another 10. Messages for my Virgos. Wow. Change. Okay. Okay, Virgo. So Spirit is not playing. So we have number 91. That breaks down to a 10. Surrender. 10s are about completions. We have number 37. Time out. That breaks down to a 10. And then what did I say? Number 5. Change. Okay, so bottom of the deck, perseverance is here, number 4. So I'm seeing this a lot of different ways because for some of you guys, with this, we have perseverance and then we have happy ending, number 93 behind that. I feel like a lot of you guys have been pursuing, you know, this happy, I'm not going to say just this happy life, but I feel like you guys have been persistent. Virgos, y'all can be very stubborn. I don't think you're stubborn as the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. But once you guys kind of get your mind fixated on something, or once you believe something in your mind, you guys are kind of stubborn in regards to pursuing that. So with this perseverance, I'm seeing it 2 ways. I'm seeing it for some of you guys on this next phase of your journey. You are going to need to be persistent and continue to push through because you are going through this transformation. And for others of you, it could be something that you're trying to push through. And Spirit is saying surrender to this, okay? Like surrender to this transformation. Surrender to the ending of the cycle. Surrender to what's changing. Surrender to it. Okay, with this time out here, time out, break. It's time to take a step back. It's time to, maybe there's something that you need to let go. Maybe there's a cycle that's completed. Like I said, maybe you're pushing something and you're needing to not resist it, or you're not needing to force it. This is change that's happening here. It's coinciding with this transformation because like I said, as you change, things have to be aligned. Okay, so Spirit starts aligning things in your life. So as a result, sometimes relationship changes. Sometimes your job changes. Sometimes you decide you don't want to be, you know, where you are. You may decide to take a move, relocate. You know, things shift. But this guidance is saying that you guys don't need to force anything or seek any guidance outside of yourself and source at this time, because Spirit is going to be providing you guys with the right steps to take, okay? That's what I'm seeing so far for my Virgos. 4 of Wands is here. For some of you guys, you could be going into marriage during this next cycle of your phase. 1111 is here. So I feel like this is soulmate energy. So a lot of you guys could be preparing for marriage. Some of you guys, maybe you are, you know, wanting to separate from a marriage and maybe you don't know how. But I feel like with that 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Virgo, this is a card of stability, you know, moving forward to a more solid space in your lives, taking things to another level. So you guys are definitely going to be, like I said, some of you are connected to your soulmate, your divine partnership. Some of you guys have been saying 1111 for a long time. For others of you, maybe you're, you know, separating. It's going to be different from everyone. This 3 of Cups is here as well. So I feel like for the majority of you, you're going to be coming together with your person. 9 of Pentacles here, okay? So some of you guys, again, separating. This is a card of being single. Someone being aware of their worth. Someone being financially stable. Someone being in a very, very good space in their life by themselves. So for some of you guys, maybe you have been wanting to join forces with someone. For others of you, maybe you've just been wanting a sense of stability in your lives. Okay, and this 9 of Pentacles energy is saying that you guys are, Virgos, going to be in a space where you're going to be financially stable. You're going to be solid in your matters of like your self-worth and your stability and your finances. Things are going to be very, very stable. A lot of you guys could benefit from eating carrots at this time. Some of you guys could be having trouble with your eyes. I'm also seeing you guys maturing in a sense. This Nine of Pentacles energy is a very mature energy. Okay, the devil is here. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Capricorn, but this is telling me that I feel like you guys are kind of afraid. Some of you guys have been worrying about your finances and your stability. The star wanted to pop out. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. But this is saying that you guys are definitely going to get some wishes fulfilled. So this Four of Wands wanted to come out again. Okay, and then the Nine of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you guys, Virgos, you have been very, very persistent. This Nine of Wands is a persistent energy. This is about persevering. This is about pushing forward, even though you've suffered, you know, some pains and some wounds and some hardships. And this Nine of Pentacles and Four of Wands, I'm seeing for some of you guys, you are actually going to be joining forces within a committed partnership, but you're going to have a solid sense of self within this. So it's like, even though you are going to be joining forces with your person, you know, you are going to be coming into this divine partnership or this committed relationship, you are still going to have a sense of self. Okay, some of you guys have been worried about that. Maybe that's why you've been hesitant about getting into a committed relationship with someone, because you feel like you're not going to have your freedom, or you feel like you're not going to have your independence, or you feel like it's going to be like take away from your self-worth. But this is saying that you guys are going to have both. You're going to have your sense of self-worth, and you're also going to have that solid foundation. For some of you guys, your relationships are transforming. Four of Wands is here that came out. So Virgos, I feel like at this time, some of you guys could be a little worried. Okay, this Four of Swords energy is, and I think I said Four of Wands, but this Four of Swords energy is normally an energy of like staying up late at night, you know, not staying up late at night, I'm sorry, like no communication, not really speaking, not really having that open flow. Some of you guys have been going through a spiritual awakening. And then look, Two of Swords. So I'm feeling like, Virgos, you guys have experienced a period in your relationships where there was not a lot of communication. Like, I feel like you guys could have had trouble communicating. Maybe it was you, maybe it was your partner. But I feel like you guys are definitely going to be able to communicate better. Okay, because the Four of Swords and Two of Swords, that's Six of Swords, which is moving forward. Okay, moving past all of the choppy waters and difficulties in the past and moving forward towards, you know, a more stable period. So that's really good. I'm seeing like in your next phase of your lives, you guys are going to be able to communicate more. Your next phase of your journey, you guys are going to have a little bit more security and stability. But I am seeing that there is a change that you guys are needing to surrender to. Okay, so there is something that needs to change. There is a cycle that I feel like has completed, and some of you guys need to give it a rest. Okay, or you just need to decide to move forward. Some of you guys, I feel like Virgos, for some reason, this is only going to be for a specific few. Some of you guys are going to be getting pregnant. You see how she's laying down and she's holding her stomach and her head? So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be getting pregnant. So you or your partner could be, like if you're a male watching, then, you know, you could be conceiving in this next phase of your journey. If you're a female and you're not looking to conceive, you better wear rubber, okay? Because look, Five of Cups. Okay, I'm also seeing Knight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. This is only going to be, wow, followed by the Star. So this is going to be for a specific few. For some of you guys, Virgos, I feel like you guys could have had an abortion. And I don't know why that's coming to me, but there are just a few of you guys with this Four of Swords and this Five of Cups. I feel like there is a few of you guys that had like an abortion or a miscarriage or some kind of situation like that occurred in the past that you're still grieving from. It's like you're looking back at it and you're sad, you're disappointed, you're regretful. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be moving past that thought as well. Okay? And that's just for a selected few of you guys. But we have this Star here with the Knight of Swords. So some of you guys, like I said, could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I'm feeling like with this Knight of Swords and the Star energy, Virgos, I feel like you guys are going to be in a space where, wow, and the Lovers. Some of you guys could be with a Gemini. And I feel like you're going to be in a space where you're going to be able to communicate better. I feel like there is a situation that you guys want to heal, or the other person wants to heal, or there's just like some healing needed, because the star, this is for Aquarius. So some of you guys can have Aquarius like as your moon sign, or maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. But this is saying that there is some healing that's going to be taking place. And for some of you guys, it's going to come through some communication that you get. For others of you, it's going to be through some expression. Okay, so it is going to be some expression. And I don't know why I'm just getting like with this 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Virgos, there is something that you have been thinking about that you haven't communicated about, but it's on your mind, and it's causing you to have a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of regret, a lot of remorse. And I feel like you guys are going to be moving past that energy, okay? Some of you guys are trying to like you're worried about like how to communicate, or you're trying to learn how to be more expressive and freer when it comes to, you know, talking about how you feel. And I feel like that is something that is being worked on for you guys, especially with this transformation. And I feel like it's in the next phase of your journey, you guys are going to be a little freer in that regard. You're going to be able to express yourselves in a way that's beneficial, okay? That's able to be perceived, especially in your love relationship. The messages for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, ooh, and Venus. Okay. So we have moonlighting on the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys could have started like your dream career, or there's something that you want to do. This is telling you that you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job, you know, just to start it up and pay your bills. And that once you continue to do that, your dream job is going to be able to support, it's going to take flight, and it's going to fully support you. So I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you've been worried about starting a business. This is telling you that go ahead and start that business. Keep your part-time just to build it up, okay? And once you do that, you're going to be able to, it's going to produce enough to where, like I said, it's going to bring you this stability, okay? 9 of Pentacles with this World Wand. It's going to bring you something solid, something stable. You're going to be able to build on that solid foundation. You guys need to focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Okay, so go ahead and get in focus on your priorities. It's definitely going to help you. You guys have donations, tithing, and charitable work. So this says give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources that you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Okay, so there's some things that you guys could, you know, surrender with this here. There's some things you guys may not be using, or whether it's your time, your resources, it's something that you could give kind of to go ahead and pay it for, and it's just going to help that multiply and come back to you, okay? But this is what I have. If you guys did enjoy, do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.